Oh, good morning, folks. Mr. Casey here. I just want to quickly review with you in this video the scoring rubric for your rhetorical analysis essays, which are due this week. They are due depending on when your class meets. They're due on the day your class meets this week. So if you meet on Monday, they're due Monday. If you meet on Tuesday, they're due Tuesday, etc. Because those are the days that it was assigned to you 3 weeks ago. So anyhow, just let's quickly look at this. So there's going to be 4 criteria that I'm going to use to score these essays. The 4 major things we've been talking about related to this. First, the rhetorical situation. A little cool little circle there. The rhetorical situation. And in this case, we're just looking at the best essays, clearly identify the rhetorical situation of the writer, and explain the exigence, the problem, and the purpose of the situation. So what is the writer who is the writer addressing? What problems are he or she facing, and what is the purpose of the speech? How are they trying to persuade the audience? And you'll see each of these criteria is scored a 4, a 3, a 2, or a 1, depending on how well. So if you do it really, really well, you exceed even what I've described up here, then you get a 4. If you pretty much meet what I wrote here, you get a 3. Partially meet, etc., 2, and then does not meet 1. So it's going to be a 4-point scale, depending on how well you achieve each of these criteria. So the rhetorical analysis is the second part, basically the body of the essay, right here. Highlight it with my cool red circle. In this case, we're looking at the choices the writer makes. Essay effectively analyzes the rhetorical choices the author makes in order to best address her audience. So if the first criteria is about identifying the situation, the second criteria is about the choices the writer makes, the pathos, ethos, logos, word choice, image choice, things like that. So how does the writer go about addressing this audience and persuading them of whatever it is he or she is trying to persuade them of? So essay effectively analyzes the rhetorical choices the author makes in order to best address her audience. Rhetorical analysis is developed with depth and complexity, with evidence and explanations that are appropriate and convincing. So you want a little bit of depth to your explanation. Think about what, some deeper implications, like we did with Booker T. Washington. What are some of the things that are maybe inferred but not necessarily explicitly spoken? That kind of thing. And then, of course, evidence. We talked about integrating quotes, evidence from text, quotes and paraphrase, smoothly integrated. So this is really the key. These first 2 criteria are really the key to the essay. Identifying the situation and then analyzing rhetorical choices the author makes. And again, we have a 4, 3, 2, 1 system by which to grade it. And then the last 2 criteria are more traditional ones that would fit with almost any essay, which is organization. So the essay is organized to maximize the effectiveness of your analysis, including, and I put in here kind of a breakdown intro paragraph that explicitly states the rhetorical situation and contains a thesis. You notice that right there. That should be in your first paragraph. And at least 3 body paragraphs that examine the rhetorical choices that the author makes in order to best persuade her audience. Paragraphs, remember, should include a topic sentence at the beginning that kind of summarizes or sets up what the paragraph's about. And then properly integrated quotes, which we worked on in class. And again, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then finally, writing and mechanics, which is pretty self-explanatory. Essay shows excellent command of the conventions of written English. Sentences, paragraphs written for maximum clarity with fewer no grammatical or spelling errors. So this is really just how well you write with your command of the language. So these 4 criteria are how I'm going to score this. And I will set up a scoring breakdown this afternoon of what, points wise, what this will actually look like. But in terms of just getting ready for this, just follow the descriptions here and try to really do your best to meet or exceed them. And I look forward to looking at what you wrote. All right. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.